In this video, we're going to look at trigonometry in right-angled triangles, also known as SOH CAH TOA. In the first case, we're going to look at calculating lengths. So let's take this example here. So we have a right-angled triangle. The angle ABC is 35, the length BC is 13 centimeters, and we need to work out the length AC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call AC a letter. Let's call it X. So the first thing you've got to be able to do with one of these questions is you need to know how to label the triangle. So we always label the side opposite the right angle first. So the side opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. So we call it HYP for short. And then we label the side opposite the acute angle, the opposite side, abbreviated as OPP. And then the final side is the adjacent side, which we can abbreviate to ADJ. Then what we do is we label the following. We write SOH CAH TOA. Once we've done that, then we say, right, which side has got no letter or no number on it? And that will be the side called the adjacent side. There is nothing there. So because there's nothing there, we strike it out. So anything with an A, we cross it out. So we cross out CAH, we cross out TOA, and we're left with SOH. Now S stands for sine, so we're going to write the following. Sine of the angle, which is 35 degrees, that is equal to the opposite side, which is X, and the hypotenuse, H, is 13. So now, if we look at our equation, we've got some rules. The first rule, if the letter is on the top, we're going to multiply. And if the letter is on the bottom, we're going to divide. So in our case, X is on the top, so we're going to multiply the two lengths together. So we're going to say that X is 13 times sine 35 degrees. And we do X equals, now what we're going to do, we're going to get our calculator. Then we're going to do the following. We're going to take these two. We do 13, we press the sine button, we press 35, close the brackets, and that will be equal to 7.456 and so on. But what we do for lengths, if they don't tell us anything, we always assume it's three significant figures. So the first significant figure is 7, the second is 4, the third is 5, then we go to the fourth one, and because that's 6, and it's 5 or more, we round the third significant figure up by 1, which will make it 7.46. So that will be 7.46 centimeters. And then we tell the examiner we've rounded our answer to 3 significant figures, just to clarify that. Here's a question for you to try. Pause the video and you can see my work solution. Welcome back. So we know for a question like this, we want to work out AB. So let's call that X. We label the side opposite the right angle, which is going to be called the hypotenuse. Then we label the side opposite the acute angle, which is the opposite side. And then we label the final side as the adjacent. Now we can say, right, I want to work out AB. And you're going to write SOH CAH TOA down. So SOH CAH TOA. And then we're going to say, right, which side is completely blank with no letter or no number on it? And that's going to be the opposite side. So we don't need the opposite side. So we're going to strike out the first one. We're going to strike out the third one. And we're left with CAH. Now C stands for cos. So we're going to say cos of the angle, which is 63 degrees, is equal to the adjacent side, which is 5, divided by the hypotenuse, which is X. Now we have to go look at our rules. Well, if the letter is on the bottom, we're going to divide. So we're going to say X is equal to 5 divided by cos 63 degrees. And that will be the following. We're going to do 5 divided by cos 63 degrees, and that will give me 11.0 centimeters to 3 significant figures, to 3 SF, like so. So we've got one more question for you to try. Pause the video, and when you're done, you can look at my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So we got another question here. So we want to work out AC. Let's call that X. We labeled the side opposite the right angle, which is the hypotenuse. Then we labeled the side opposite the acute angle, which is going to be called the opposite side. And then the last side is called the adjacent side. Then I can write SOH CAH TOA down. And then I can say which side has got no letter or no number on it. It's going to be the hypotenuse. So I can cross out the first two and I'm left with TOA. And that stands for tan. So it's going to be tan of the angle, which is 32, is equal to the opposite side, which is going to be 6, divided by the value of the adjacent side, in our case is X. And again, the letter is on the bottom, so we're going to divide. So we're going to say X is going to be 6 over tan 32. And then we can get our calculator out. So I'm going to move my calculator here. And it's going to be 6 divided by tan 32. And that's going to give me 9.60. So we can say the answer is 9.60 centimeters. And that's been rounded to 3 significant figures. So it's 9.60 there. That's it. And we are done.